Let's survive together. This is our voting. So I'm going to show you whom you can vote for and how you can vote. How you vote is really, really easy. You should just do it. So you can vote under this video. You can just comment. That gives you a vote. Then you can comment in the connected poll that I've linked in the description. Right in the first line. Click on that and you can vote in the poll and also comment on the poll. Like voting in the poll gives you one vote in the poll, of course, and an additional vote you get for commenting under the vote. If you're like into something, you vote for one of the factions here. So you should vote for one of the factions. Additionally, you can also claim the people that are in here. Like Marcelo Ramirez, for example, you can still claim. And then you would get 2 votes for the Survival Guardians. For that, because if you're a leader of a faction, then your votes go to your faction. But you can just claim an in-game vote, like an in-game leader, for example, can say, I want to be a scientist or a governor or whatever, and or an admiral, and then you'll be able to get 1 more vote. So that's 1 more vote for you. If you vote with your name, then in the comments I will add this vote there, and yeah, you get some additional votes if you're something more important, like a faction leader in game. So you vote for one of these factions, also in the poll. Like you choose the Survivor Guardians, they're the Militarists, the Scholars of Gaia, they're the Spiritualists, the Galactic Cooperation Council, they are the Xenophiles. The Equality Circle, they are the egalitarians, and Isolated We Thrive, they are the xenophobes. They want to isolate. So, what do they stand for? I mean, it's pretty easy, right? The Survival Guardians, the Militarists want more military, they want more spiritualism, they want more xenophile friends, they want more equality. Like better living conditions that we can definitely afford. And Isolated We Thrive would also make a difference in like some more defense, right? So we want defensive stations, for example. So what's the details? So the Survival Guardians want to bring the fleet to 200. So we're currently at 130. They want to bring the fleet to 200 and the fleet capacity to 230, and then build tons of defense platforms as well. Research focus will be combat prevalence, so cheapest that we research first, but prefer combat. And they want to increase the alloy production even more and continue our Gaia army planet, where we have a lot of armies that will increase our naval capacity. Then we have the Scholars of Gaia. As seen here, the majority of our population are behind them. They are led by Shan, friendly Shan II. They want Psionics Prevalence, so they will research cheapest first, but prefer Psionics and Habitability. So they want to make planets more habitable, and they want more Psionics, and they want no terraforming. And so they've been relatively successful because we are environmentalists, we get the Ranger Lodge, and if you remove the blockers, then the Ranger Lodge gets less spirit, like less unity. And so they want to keep that. They want to keep the sacred forests and everything. They also want to build 3 more holo temples at least, and build a Ranger Lodge on every planet. They will be focusing on the Shroud and maybe more buildings for people. Like something like habitats. Could be they would go into that direction too. They want a naval capacity of 200 or more and a fleet of 170 at least. So they also want to increase the fleet. Everyone wants that in the face of the greatest threat that we have here, the Ilyivsida Devourers. They are very dangerous, and we should concentrate on catching up at first and then defending ourselves against this threat. Then we have the Equality Circle. Yeah, they've changed positions one day. They have a research focus of happiness and equality. So they would prefer that. It costs the same. They want to give citizens utopian abundance. That may happen anyway because we have so many consumer goods, but they definitely want that. They want a research world if possible, and they want to maximize resource output for the people. And also a naval capacity of 200 and a fleet of 170, and invest the alloys into fleets and defense because we need to. Then we have the Galactic Cooperation Council. They've also been ruling us very often. They want to do something funky. They want to protect all aliens, or they want to help protect all aliens. So they want also a big fleet of at least 180, not as much as the Militarists, but nearly as much. They want a naval capacity of 220. And they want to focus on trade network development in general, diplomatic research focus if possible, and increase the fleet for protection of aliens and primitives. And also they want to enlighten the primitives, which can lead to problems, but can be interesting. They want to focus on revealing the gateway network now that we know about the wormhole that leads us directly to the Devourers. Then we come to Isolated We Thrive, a relatively new faction that has been founded probably under the pressure of the Ilyivzada Devourers. They want defensive space station development. They want to research defensive technologies and technologies that give us more starbase capacity. They want to have tons of defensive stations and also increase the fleet. So they also want a naval capacity of 220 plus and a fleet of 190 plus. And they want to focus on defense against that, complete defense. So that is the factions. As I said, voting is very, very easy. You can also claim in-game characters just for fun or for voting, for extra votes. Both is possible and both is welcome. So thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. Go vote. Go vote under the video. Go vote at the poll that is linked directly at the first line of the description below. And yeah, the rest we'll see. We want to survive together, and you can be a part of it. You can change the direction we go. And we will do what is necessary, what you think is necessary to survive together. Have a great time until then, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. See you soon, and happy gaming.